morning and welcome. You're watching the CommexFX Daily Outlook for Thursday, January 8th. The euro declined 0.39% against the US dollar and closed at 1.1833, following worse than expected inflation figures in the eurozone. Consumer prices in the single currency region retreated more than expected, 0.2% on a YoY basis in December, against market expectations of a 0.1% drop, underlining concerns of deflation in the region and thereby mounting pressure on the ECB to step up its stimulus program immediately. Meanwhile, unemployment rate in the eurozone remained steady at 11.5% in November, at par with market estimates. Elsewhere in Germany, jobless rate surprisingly dropped to 6.5% in December, lower than market expectations to remain unchanged. In the US, the minutes of the Fed's recent monetary policy meeting indicated that majority of policymakers agreed that the central bank would not consider increasing its key interest rates before April 2015. In other economic news, the US trade deficit narrowed more than anticipated to $39 billion in November, against market expectations to decline to $42 billion. The pair is expected to find support at 1.1787, and the fall through could take it to the next support level of 1.1745. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.1883, and the rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.1938. Trading trends in the euro today are expected to be determined by a series of economic releases from the eurozone and its biggest economy, Germany, scheduled in a few hours. Meanwhile, investors would closely monitor weekly initial jobless claims data from the US, scheduled later today. The British pound fell 0.24% against the US dollar and closed at 1.5108. In economic news, Britain's Lloyd's Business Barometer advanced to 45.0 in December, compared to a level of 42.0 registered in the prior month. The pair is expected to find support at 1.5047, and the fall through could take it to the next support level of 1.5000. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.5150, and the rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.5205. Going forward, investors would keep a tab on the Bank of England's crucial monetary policy meeting, scheduled in a few hours. The US dollar strengthened 0.62% against the Japanese yen and closed at 119.30. The pair is expected to find support at 118.96, and the fall through could take it to the next support level of 118.26. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 120.10, and the rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 120.53. Going forward, investors await Japan's leading and coincident indices data, scheduled for tomorrow. The Australian dollar traded a tad lower against the US dollar to close at 0.8078. Early morning data indicated that building permits in Australia unexpectedly rose 7.5% on a MOM basis in November, following 11.5% increase registered in the prior month, while markets were expecting it to drop 3.5%. The pair is expected to find support at 0.8057, and the fall through could take it to the next support level of 0.8002. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 0.8142, and the rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 0.8173. Meanwhile, investors await Australia's AIG Performance of Construction Index data for further cues, scheduled in the late hours today. Gold prices traded lower by 0.44% against the US dollar at $12.20 per ounce, amid a broad strength in the greenback coupled with a rise in global equity markets. Separately, the SPDR Gold Trust showed that its gold holdings contracted for the second consecutive day to 704.83 metric tons, posting its levels since September 2008. The pair is expected to find support at 1202.76, and the fall through could take it to the next support level of 1198.23. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1215.16, and the rise through could take it to the next resistance level of 1223.03. CommexFX is now offering a new application. Download the brand new CommexFX TradeMate app right now and receive daily market predictions, suggested market directions to trade on, highlighted best trading options, and more, covering a wide range of markets including energy, metals, indices, and forex, among others. Trade easily, trade successfully. For more information on CommexFX TradeMate app, kindly visit our main website at www.commexfx.com. Stay in the know by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter and Instagram, circling us on Google+, and of course, subscribing to our YouTube channel. Have a great trading day.